Hey everybody, I'm making a monster salad for dinner, so I thought I would share with you guys. And I'm going to scoop my tripod back some, so hopefully you can see a little better. Hold on. Okay, I got a fruit fly in here from a banana. Too far gone. Hey Dana! I'm doing salad. My family's home, so there's going to be background noise. Zayla, I think that's your father. So I'm making a big salad, and you know, to me this is really mundane and boring, but I just thought, you know, hey Sherry, hey Nicole, I got some battery life, and I'm going to throw this together, and I want to make sure that you guys are doing your own homemade salad dressing. So I have another video for salad dressing I'll share, but I'm actually getting ready to do one right now. So, anyway, in my bowl, my salad bowl already, I have some arugula. Okay, I chopped it down a little bit. Now, first of all, most of the things that I'll show you guys when I do videos won't be things that you have in your guide. I feel like you already have that. Unless you ask me especially to make something there because it's confusing to you, for the most part, I prefer to do videos for you guys where I'm just kind of winging it, and then so that will encourage you to get in the kitchen and wing it too, okay? So I had a taste for crunchy, sweet, I had a taste for like a burger and fries, really, and I bought my kids some veggie burgers and like curly fries that my daughter's getting ready to make for them. But that's not what we're doing right now, is it? No, we're not. We're working on Operation Summertime Sexy, so we're not eating like that right now. So I'm doing a salad instead. But make your salads happy. Stop with these boring, dry-looking salads because you're lazy. If this is all you got, if you're hanging your whole day on this meal, make it good, all right? So I got my arugula in here. I'm doing 3 different types of lettuce because it makes me feel like I'm doing something. Then I have some regular green leaf that I washed. Sometimes I use a spinner, but this time I didn't, so I'm drying it with a little paper towel, okay? Show your food some love. If you don't do that, the greens wilt much faster. So I'm just patting that dry. And I already have like a monster amount of salad in this bowl. All right, let's see if I can get this to come down some, so you guys can see. Hold on, let me just adjust it this way so you guys can see more. 2-piece bikini, Nicole said. I'm not that brave. I'm not. So anyway, I'll tilt it this way, okay? So you can just kind of see a little bit. I'm going to make a salad dressing. I'll show you each one of these. And then I'm adding some herbs to my salad so I can get more flavor. Excuse my messy, in the back I got a countertop that needs to be dealt with. But I'm not going to let anything stop me from sharing with you guys stuff like that. Some of y'all probably clean that first because you're a better person than me. But I'm not. So, all right. So I'm going to add in some herbs. It just adds a lot more flavor to your lettuce. This is cilantro and parsley. You could put anything in here, you guys. I had this from the farmer's market, outdoor farmer's market last summer. I bought a salad mix that already had herbs in it, and it was so delicious. It had dill, though. Dill is a great one. A little bit of dill, a little bit of parsley. Okay. And I'm actually thinking I'm going to save some of that because I'm going to do a little guacamole on the side of my salad. Why? Because I can have everything you can. So I'm adding that in. Then I found this watercress at the grocery store today. Since the kids were getting their little stuff, I was like, you know, I'm going to get a little bit something extra for me. Now, arugula, by the way, for those who have not had it, is a bitter green. Has a bitter flavor to it. So I like to add it with something sweet, okay? Because that's going to balance it. Otherwise, it'd just be bitter. That's why some people say, I don't like arugula. And it's really just that they're eating bitter on bitter on bitter. So once I put that in there, let me see here. Sometimes I'll use my kitchen shears just to chop my lettuce down a little bit more. Now, if you see me using tools you don't have, I don't want anybody crying. I don't want anybody making excuses. Everything comes in time. I'm a foodie, so I've been obsessed with building my kitchen for 20 years. And then I had a house fire, and I had to start all over. But I was insured, so I wasn't paying for it. So then I really went out and got the stuff I really wanted. All right? Yeah, parsley and cilantro, very cleansing, very astringent to the body. Diuretic, helps you pee more, which you need to do. So highly recommend that you guys add those. Okay, so the only other thing that I'm adding, well, I'm going to go ahead and slice my tomato up to my salad. I'm going to come down a little bit lower with this, even though I still think you won't be able to see. I did the camera wide lens this time because I was told to do that, but this tripod won't bend down on that setting. So I'm chopping up my tomato now, okay? So however you want, chop it however you want. So my kids are all excited about their junk, okay? They both had junk food weekends, mom and dad away. They were with people who just gave them like all the meat and cheese their hearts desired, honey. So they are pumped about that. But you know what? Listen, I don't stress that because I'm a seed planter. I still know that I'm planting seeds in their lives that gives them something to come back to one day. So I ain't stressing, I ain't tripping, and I feel like I feed them so healthy most of the time that, yeah, right now they're eating veggie burgers. I couldn't tell you the last time I bought these Morningstar veggie burgers, like never. So I feel like they'll be okay. And I feel like I'm going to a place where I'm okay with making little compromises most of the time. But like I said in the other post, y'all, you still got to have your things that you just don't compromise on. Like I got them that, but I'm not buying them any cookies. I'm not, especially my son, because he's a sugar head. So I'm not getting him any of that kind of stuff. But I did get them some regular bread, which I never do that. But something is wrong with my car. I can't go long distances. I've been out of town all weekend, so I didn't have time to make my usual spelt bread. So, you know, you do what you got to do. And listen, my priority right now is my detox. So to be honest with you, when I'm cleansing, I don't really care what they eat. That's not right, okay? If I hadn't been out of town, I probably would have made a dish or something like I suggested you guys do, so that something would have been ready already. But that didn't happen because I wasn't here. And if mama ain't healthy, nobody's going to be healthy. Dinah said, me too. Hi, Ellen. I saw you join too. All right. So now in my monster salad, I just have lettuce and tomato. By the way, you guys, my girlfriend Ellen, we went to high school together. Nobody plates like Ellen. So I just want to tell y'all, don't be intimidated when you see her plates and then be like, I don't want to share anything because Ellen's plate looks so pretty. It's okay. I want you to share for your own accountability. This is not a contest. Listen, this is my job now. So I have to make the food look more attractive than you. All right. So we're not playing by the same rules. Okay. So I'm going to chop up my cucumber that I'm adding to my salad. And then after that, I'm going to switch to the dressing because I'm also adding a pear in. Like I told you guys, when you do arugula, you want to balance it with some sweet, okay? But my pear, I'm really particular. I think that it's like going to turn brown overnight. And so I don't want to put my pear in until my dressing is done. I'm not even going to cut my pear until then. And now I'm wishing I'd gone smaller on this cucumber. So I'm going to dice it up a little bit smaller. I like my salad to be bite-sized, so I'll stand here and take extra time. This is what I'm saying, you guys. Don't be lazy when it comes to stuff like this. You're not cooking anything. You know, Dinah's a one-pot chick. Love on your salad, though. It will love you back. I'm telling you, there's nothing more satisfying than a diverse, rich, and delicious salad. All right, so here's how we're coming now. Now I have my cucumbers added on there with my tomatoes underneath it. So far, it's pretty basic. All right. I'm going to switch to my dressing, but right now I'm going to use some red onion. Some of this is going in the dressing too, but I'm going to put just a little bit in my salad for some balance. So when I say monster salads, like in the guide, I put some stuff in there, y'all, but listen, I didn't learn by going by the book, and I don't want you guys to be like that either, okay? I'm just trying to give you a concept. And then I'm feeling like, you know, I want you to be able to take it and go from there. Okay, so I'm adding a little bit of red onion because, like I said, I like the sharpness of the taste, and I think it gives it great balance. And then I'm going to put a little bit of red onion in my salad dressing too. All right, so just a smidgy on the salad. Oh, I need one more ingredient. I have to go to my pantry to get it. All right, so there's that. Not a lot of red onion. I don't want a super oniony type situation. All right, so now I'm going to show you the salad dressing, okay? Michelle needed to hear me. Well, Jesus told me to do this just for you, you guys. Let me tell y'all, I had such a phenomenal meeting. I mean, a weekend, I'm not even going to lie. It was a game changer for me. It was a game changer for my whole career. And I know that God is calling me to get ready so I can stay ready. And that's what I would say to you guys. He's preparing you right now, but you got to be ready because something could come along. It might not even be related to your diet, but the perfect opportunity. You could get that phone call you've been waiting on for a decade, but you ain't ready. And they're not going to call you back twice. So that's my passion right now is to say, Cara, finish strong, stay focused, get ready. Yes, you know it, Michelle. I got so many gems I could drop from what he shared. And he's not preaching, but it always sounds like he's preaching. But then he started saying he's pressed down, shaken up. I'm like, yes, take me all the way there. I'm going with you. So anyway, I was really motivated to get myself together. So in here I have a couple tomatoes. Now this is not what's in the guide for the mango dressing, but guess what, boo? These were about to go bad. Throw them in your salad dressing. What difference does it make? Okay, put them off in there, and I put a little bit of onion in there. I'm gonna add a little bit more onion because I like that oniony flavor, and then I'm gonna add some orange bell pepper. Okay, I'm doing this much, roughly like half of it, just about. You can also, when we're doing heated foods again, you can make a sauce like this, okay? And you can heat it up. I don't know that I would add the tomato to that because tomato makes things super watery, but the red bell pepper and a little water and stuff, it's just a red or orange or whatever, makes such a sharp taste. Then I'm going to add a mango. I tried these little mangoes. Oh, you heard him speak in Toronto last year, Michelle? Yeah, I'll be with him again in April for a speakers training program I mentioned on Facebook. I've always known, I've known for a long time that I had the gift of speaking, but I had some things I was dealing with in my life. Hey, Deb. And, the Lord literally set me down from that. I used to speak in church a lot, and he had too much to work out in me, okay, for me to be on stage telling anybody anything. And so he sat me down. And there were times where I would be really frustrated about that because I felt like I had, so much to say. But then I kind of settled into not speaking and realized, I'm not ready. Let me just be quiet. And I always remind myself of what the Bible says. Humble yourself in the sight of the Lord, and he will lift you up. And that scripture really carries me because unlike Sherry, I love public speaking. If I know my content, I'm not nervous at all. I love being in front of a crowd. I love the energy from it. It has nothing to do with the attention or wanting attention. It's just, as soon as I was on a platform in front of people, when I used to give sermons at church, it was like in that moment I realized this is my jam. And so, but I've been very patient about how that's all going to come together. So now I see how the Lord is ordering it. And I'm super excited about it. Very, very pumped about it. So, okay. I thought he already went out.
No, let him out of the cage. It's always for me to be
Oh, okay. All right. Let me take care of that. So, this is my mango. Now, listen. What you didn't see me do, and I'm sorry I didn't do it on camera. With the peel on, I went around diagonal, 1X, all the way around, okay? Then I turned it, and I did an X all the way around the other way, and then I just peeled it off. I don't remember where I saw that, but very helpful tip. So I'm going to go ahead, since this avocado is small, I'm going to put the whole, not avocado, this mango is small, I'm going to put the whole mango in here. All right, now, what was I going to say? Salad dressing is very forgiving, you guys. All right, and it wouldn't take this long if I wasn't running my mouth with you guys. It's very forgiving. Taste it. If the flavor's not right, add a little more bell pepper, that kind of thing. Because I I don't want the mango to make it like too sweet, even though I'm about to sweeten it even more, honestly, because I'm going to add one date. But again, my arugula is bitter, okay? So I need that balance. So there's my date, and then I'm going to do the juice of a lime. And by the way, I also buy this sometimes. This is 100% organic pressed lime juice. It is not from concentrate. It's just limes pressed into a jar. So sometimes I keep that to have on hand for different things. And I think, look, now listen, ladies, you could also take this, okay, and mix it with a little water or sparkling water. Add you some agave, pour it over ice. You got a limeade. Sparkling water makes it sparkly. Now you can treat yourself. This is a great time to experiment with different drink recipes, okay? So I'm going to put the juice of both sides of the lime. Are you guys still with me? Because I see 5 people. Nobody's talking. I don't need the hearts. You know, I don't really know what those mean anyway, but I would like you to talk. Tell me what you're having for dinner. Start talking to each other, because otherwise I could have just done a YouTube video. I wouldn't be here live. What are you doing, Bailey?
I'm pulling on my boxes.
Okay, everybody heard you say that. Oh. Yeah, because you're live. All right, so what are you having for dinner, Michelle? Are you going to make a salad? Who's having salad? What are you guys eating? I couldn't find my walnuts earlier, and I wanted to soak them, and I don't have any sun-dried tomatoes. So see, I'm a bad coach this week, because here we are, you know, going into day 3, and I still haven't done like real grocery shopping. Today I went and just got a few things, but I can't get over to my favorite grocery store because of my car situation. So, all right, so lime juice is now in here, orange bell pepper, mango, 1 day tomato, and a red onion. Who believes this already tastes good? Let me hear you say amen. Let me hear you say amen if you think this already tastes good. Last night I drank ice straw lemon and it was so good, yes. You would like it to be more than less peppers and your salad. What else do you have, Michelle? You can put anything in there. Okay, hon? There's no, why are you doing this to yourself? How many limes? This was just 1 lime, okay? But after I taste it, I may decide I want a little bit more, all right? So this is really pretty much it. I'm trying to think, do I put anything else in here? I'm going to add a splash of water, and then I have some avocado oil. You could use grapeseed oil. You could use olive oil if you wanted to, and a pinch of salt. Just a little bit of water, okay? Just a little bit of water. Like a spoonful. You can always add, but if you put too much water in, I know, you know, there's exact measurements and things, but I want you to make your own dressings from whatever you have. And there are certain things that you add, like if you put a cucumber in here, it has a high water content, so it's going to take up a lot. It's going to create more water, and then your dressing will be super watery. That's why I want you to understand the concept of what I'm doing. Let me get my, Lily, can you look in the pantry for my currants, those little currant raisins? Where's the salt? Where's the salt? Oh, here it is. Yeah, try my currants for me. So there's a cutting board right here you could have used. Pinch of salt, okay? And this is it. You see my salad is pretty much already done. You should be making your salad dressings every Sunday, you guys. Just do it. Doesn't take that long. You can use any kind of bullet. Do mangoes, lime, olive oil. So mangoes, lime, olive oil is at it's an orange bell pepper. This is in your guide, Nicole, but depending on which version you downloaded, I forgot to add that it does need a splash of water. Okay, here's some currants. I'm gonna sprinkle those on top of my salad. Currants are like a small raisin. I don't just love big raisins, regular sized raisins, but I found that I really like currants, and they're great in salad, especially since we're not doing cranberries because they have added sugar. The currant is like the perfect replacement. All right, so there's that. Now I'm going to put a few spoonfuls of oil. Please stop being so married to thinking that you need exact measurements. You might like it different than me. Now, the purpose of the oil, why are you apologizing for typos, Nicole? Girl, stop. Crack me up. That's not nearly as bad as Yvette using profanity in the group. That is not allowed. Okay, so voila, Shout out to my hubby for giving me this for Christmas because I took it with me to Chicago. It's been awesome. All right. Okay, I'm gonna taste it. You could get it thinner. You could, I mean not thinner, but blend it up more. I don't really care. I'm getting kind of hungry. It's already good. Now, the texture though is very watery. So I'm gonna add a little bit more oil. That's what gives it the creaminess. You could also add a little avocado, but again, that's gonna change your color on here. I add avocado if I make one like with cucumber or something and fresh herbs. Then I'll add the avocado in there. Let me just go ahead and pour all of that in there. And then mine just needs a pinch more salt. Now, what I'm tasting is mainly the sharpness of the orange bell pepper. Okay, you bought one yesterday. Hold on, what did you say? Your mango, yeah, yep. And I bought 2 more because I didn't know the condition of the mango I had in the fridge. This salad is about to be so good. Once you get a really good dressing, I'm telling you, it just makes you so much happier, y'all. So much happier. So if I have time tomorrow, though, I'm gonna experiment with this cabbage slaw recipe for you guys. One thing that I do a lot, I hope I don't run out of battery while I'm on this phone while I'm talking, but one thing I do a lot is look up other vegan recipes or even meat recipes and just think, how could I modify that? And I want to do a slaw, but I don't want to use hybrid stuff like carrots and stuff. So I'm thinking like shredded butternut squash with shredded red cabbage and some of the currants and making a dressing from the lime and all that kind of stuff. So that's something I might work on tomorrow. Hold on. That's it, boo. And look how much I made, okay? Even if I'm being greedy, this is gonna last me quite a while. And I think I am gonna add a little bit more oil. Let's see. You can lick the container when it's yours. I'm out of avocado oil, so I'm gonna add a little bit more grapeseed oil just to get me there with a little bit more creaminess. If you notice, like olive vinaigrette that you get is mostly oil. So, and you know, it's not good to have a lot of that, just like all the salt I just put in here, but there's no seasoning whatsoever on my salad. And I might actually, you know what? Oh my goodness, I'm gonna add this Bragg seasoning. I'll show it to you guys. I just started using it. Let's give this a quick mix. Okay. How long does it last in my fridge or the fridge? I really don't know. I would suggest only making enough for a week at a time because, you know, it's fresh. Think about it this way. How long would a mango last in the fridge? The individual ingredients to combine. So I would say no more than 5 days. But if you're using fruit that's like almost bad or something, then, you know, it's probably not going to last as long in your refrigerator. Why can't I get this off? Is it the soy one? Soy what? No, this is a seasoning blend, Michelle. It's not that liquid aminos. I'll show it to you in a second. All right, so my salad dressing is now done. I'm going to finish building my salad. Hey, Wanda, for those who just joined, right now I have in here arugula, watercress, and some green leaf lettuce. And then on top of that is cucumbers, red onion, and tomatoes. And now I'm adding my pear. And again, I like the balance of the sweet. Some people say you shouldn't mix fruit with veggies. Keep your voices down, please. Especially you, because you talk too much. So I like the balance of the sweet, especially with a bit of green like arugula. All right, so I like my pears to be small like this. It's perfectly sweet. And I really haven't eaten anything all day, so I don't know if I can be a good judge because everything is going to taste good to me. These greedy kids are on their like fourth meal. All right, so and look, go crazy. I'm putting the whole pear in here, you guys. Don't really. This salad is very big. Now, the other thing is, especially if you were eating something different before, you could eat this whole salad and then you may be hungry again an hour later. That's okay. Just eat something else. You know, get another piece of fruit, whatever. Have a banana. Eat some walnuts. So what? It's because your body is actually breaking down the food and digesting it. All right, so. All right, now I added my pear. Okay. Now I'm gonna add my my currants. On top of here, I'm gonna put some currants, some sprouts, some pumpkin seeds, some hemp seeds. I'm just going crazy for y'all. I think because I haven't eaten all day and I haven't been cooking lately. Let me see, this morning I had an apple. When I did the live, I had an apple, banana, and dates in a bowl. And then I did have some peanuts. I'm not gonna lie, I had a couple of peanuts. I felt really guilty about that. And I had a little pack of seaweed snacks when I went to get the kids. A lot of people who eat raw do eat the seaweed snacks. They may not technically be raw, but they're really tasty. All right, so now I'm adding the pumpkin seeds here, which I'm not a huge fan of these, okay? But they're good for your iron. And I'm out of my iron tonic, so there you have it. Now I'm going to get a bowl for my avocado. I told you guys I was going to make a small thing of guacamole. Zion,
Yeah.
be quiet. You don't have to make expressions while you're eating. Okay? I can't eat a veggie burger, so to hear you is really distracting. Okay. All right, so now I got 2 avocados out of the fridge because I wanted to hedge my bets because they've been in there for a little while. One tip with avocados, for those who don't know, if you buy them and they're rock hard, leave them on the counter until they just start to soften. You got to watch your food, ladies. When they start to soften a little bit, transfer them to the fridge. Here's the moment of truth. Let's do this together. Oh, snap! That's how you know you're about to have a great week, y'all. I promise you. When you start off the week with a great avocado, I mean, you can only go up from there. So I was going to put some of this in, but I feel like I'm just going to throw it all in here to make a quick guacamole on the side. But now you see why I'm not going to be hungry, right? I mean, come on, this is a lot. And, you know, do I have some big piece of meat on top? Do I have boiled eggs? I don't even have chickpeas in here. Vegetables have protein too, you guys. And, you know, I'm adding the hemp seeds, the pumpkin. That's very filling. And I think that what I'm going to do with this guac is, mostly because my daughter hasn't unloaded the dishwasher yet and there's no forks, is I'm going to be rugged with it. I'm not going to like mash it all the way down. Okay, so my avocado is in there. All right, to this, I'm just going to add a pinch of salt, some lime juice, and the herbs. Normally, I would add a tomato. I might add some other stuff, but I'm going to keep this one very simple. This is the time where I'm going to use maybe some of this instead of cracking open a brand new lime. Put a spoonful of this in there. Okay, to help bring that together. Keep that from browning. All right, and then I'm going to add in those herbs I had left from my salad, which was cilantro and parsley. Put those in there, and I'm going to add just a smidgen more of my red onion. Now again, I'm just winging it. When I come in here, I just do what I feel like doing. As little or as you know, what I would do is if I was super lazy, you guys, I would take that tomato I put in the salad. I would put it with the avocado. I might add some herbs or not, and it'll go sit down somewhere. But since I got a little more steam today, mostly because I'm not cooking for anybody else, I can add something extra. I hope your sister didn't go upstairs to eat. Oops. All right, so I'm going to deal with her in a minute. Okay. Who is there? Nobody has told me anything about what they're eating for dinner. Let me tell you guys something. When you do that, I get paranoid. I feel like you're cheating and you just don't want to tell me. It's okay. All right? I'm not doing everything perfectly either. All right. My guac is basically done. You guys see that? It's very, very chunky. I actually like it like this. I might do this more often. All right, let me get this Bragg's out, which I'm not going to put very much on here because now I'm feeling like with this sweet is really not going to go with it. You know, it's not perfect because it does have a little bit of garlic in it and it does have a little bit of black pepper. Those are two ingredients I don't use very often at all. But when I'm cooking in a rush and I'm making something and I just need to have a hit of something on it, then I will go ahead and use this. But I do still like to use my onion powder, ginger powder, salt, thyme, whatever. So like I said at the beginning, for those who missed it, when I do something live for you guys, 9 times out of 10, it's not going to be something that's in the meal plan. You already have that. I'm going to show you different things that I do and eat. I'm going to be transparent with you about some of my cheats. And so that you don't feel like everything has to be perfect all the time. But the guide, you guys, needs to represent like optimal eating as close as we can get to it with just a few compromises. But, you know, in terms of what we do on the fly, sometimes it's a little different, okay? Did you guys see how my salad is coming? Woo, woo, woo. What's wrong, Zion?
I don't like that kind of salad.
You don't like this kind of salad?
No, I don't really like those kind of salad.
You don't even know what's in here. You don't like, it's because of the pumpkin seeds?
Yes, I don't know if those anything.
He's just like my father. If he doesn't know what it is, he don't want it. Wanda had fruit for breakfast, berry mix, lunch salad with a ginger salad dressing, dinner you're unsure. Nicole ate a salad with lettuce, leaf, tomato, cucumber, olive, cilantro, cool. So when I do the olives, which I love to do, then I don't add the fruit. All right. Again with this, I'm gonna do a sprinkle here in my guac, and then one like super light sprinkle over the top. Actually, Trader Joe's has a 21 seasoning that is slightly better than this. It's not as strong, and it's really good. All right, so here we go. In terms of assembly, I'm going to add some sprouts. Okay, sprouts. Of course, everybody knows how good sprouts are for you. Nicole ate a salad. Wait, I already got that. Let me see if I missed anybody else. Tanya said looks good. I enjoy watching how creative you can get. I try to think out of the box. Good. These are hemp seeds, you guys. Sherry, we need to share that link to where those hemp seeds were so cheap. I think it was in Purple Moss. Actually, I need to go back and look for it because I totally, I just thought about it and realized, oh snap, I need to order that. You have the Trader Joe's seasoning. It's so good, Nicole. Put it in your salad. Add it to the avocado. I mean, honestly, you can do anything with it. All right, so now I'm adding my guac. I'm gonna show you guys the whole salad in a minute. That's what, don't, you know, when I'm big time, I have a camera crew in here. You'll be able to see every little angle. Can you make a raw vegan sushi? Yes, great point. All this could go into a sushi wrap, or you could use the paleo coconut wrap, which I totally forgot about. I always forget that I have them, and that's the reason why I bought 2 packages a year ago, and I'm literally still working with those same packages. And then that's one of the things that nobody else eats but me. Sonny, you sure you don't want any of my salad?
No, absolutely not.
He said absolutely not. Okay. More for me. All right, so now, that's my salad looking so far. Look at that, ladies. Look. All right. I love myself. That's good. That's a little bit too much lime on there, but that's good. Oh, Raw Food World. Okay. Thanks, Sherry. I knew you knew. Sherry's the deals lady, y'all. She's going to know about any deal. I don't even know if this salad looks attractive anymore, to be honest with you. There's so much stuff in it. But, and now that I put the dressing on top, You can't even see the ingredients anymore, so I don't think it's really going to make a great picture.
Greedy.
All right. My. Sorry, I was listening to Johnny Gill yesterday with my husband. Now I can't stop. Here we go. Mmm. Oops, something fell out. Mmm. Now, my appetite has decreased while I've been making this salad, you guys. I don't know why. I'm not even, every time I come in the kitchen and do a lot, I don't even be hungry anymore. Goodness gracious. Okay, so I topped it with the currants, the pumpkin seed, the hemp seeds, my alfalfa. If Deb is still here, she doesn't like avocado. That's okay. Nobody's going to force you to add it. You're grown. But make yourself a good salad, you guys. And what's unfortunate is because my daughter doesn't unload the dishwasher, I don't even have like a pretty fork to take a bite with. So this is a children's fork. And it's just delicious. Honestly, I don't know what to tell you. But I'm going to take a quick picture of it. And I'm running low on battery. All right, so sprouts don't really have much of a taste. These are alfalfa sprouts. They don't taste like anything. If you're not sure, you know, just chop them up smaller. But they're 100%. What am I trying to say? Like wheatgrass is very good for you. The alfalfa sprouts don't really taste like anything. They're just really good for you, you guys. I should look up the specifics, Wanda, because I should be able to answer your question in more detail. But so that I can tell you exactly what they do for you. But especially when you're cleansing and detoxing, things like sprouts, the cilantro and parsley that's in here just help your system to flush out impurities when you go to the bathroom. Very helpful with that. I just messed this up and I said I was going to take a picture. Spread these sprouts out so I can get this picture. Okay. But the salad dressing makes it. Make your own dressing. Show me that, prove to me that you made these salad dressings, you guys. It'll save you. It'll make the worst salad, or a salad that's not that great, taste infinitely better. All right? So make sure you share with me what you're eating. I have no idea what I'm eating tomorrow. I did buy some zucchini, but I forgot walnuts. I hope I can find my walnuts here because I really do want to make some walnut meat and zucchini noodles. That was so good in January when we did it, and I just want to do it again, or I might just toss the zucchini with something else. I'm not sure, but anything I do, you know, I'll come back and share with you guys, okay? Have a wonderful evening. Bye.